Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Thursday. Okay, guys, so we're back to talk about Bethenny Frankel, who is on the warpath again. This time she's slamming one of the most famous women in the world, Taylor Swift. Especially with what she's slamming her for. I'm gonna play the video for you, but it's like this is why I think people are questioning her running the reality reckoning because she's trying to do this whole movement. It's like being, I feel like, the president. You be the president and you're looked at as a leader, and you don't want to get into the messy shenanigans of it all or the drama. You just want to lead by example. And for Bethenny Frankel leading the reality reckoning movement, I think that sometimes she has to separate housewife from trying to be a leader of this movement. Or maybe she can just do both. I don't know. But I feel like she's putting her hands in everything when she already has her hands in everything. And then it just kind of makes you wonder, what are we doing? But I'm going to get into it. Before we do, don't forget that we are going live today at 1 p.m. Eastern with Ricky Cornish. And that's to recap the Real Housewives of Orange County. I'm going to pin that link below. Yeah, do the YouTube things, get subscribed, and let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Okay, you guys. So everybody's talking about this right now because Taylor Swift is running around with her new boyfriend, right? Travis Kelce. And she went to a Chiefs game and she was cheering him on. She was in the stands or in the box with his mom, and everybody was freaking out about it. And now, of course, anybody who she dates, and she's dated John Mayer, Joe Jonas. I mean, you can go down the line. There's been a lot of people, Harry Styles. And when they break up, you become a breakup song. So I don't really know anybody who would want to be in that situation. But she's allowed to date whoever she wants. And Bethenny Frankel had a very interesting message for her. And I just thought it was kind of wild. Let's get into it. So days after she confirmed her romance by showing up to the Kansas City Chiefs game to support Travis, Bethenny went to social media with a message about keeping your own identity. She said, "So I'm not a Taylor Swift fan." Well, okay. "And I don't mean that in a negative way. I went to her concert. I had a great time. I have tremendous respect for her and how hard she works. It's just like certain people, I'm not an active fan. I just watch her entertainment and her quote unquote antics or whatever you guys talk about on social media as fodder. And I've heard when in the past you guys have said that she buys houses near guys that she dates, and she really gets into the guys that she's with." Now, according to Bethenny Frankel, she was taken aback by certain behavior that Taylor exhibited at Sunday's event. Listen, she was in the box. If anybody's been to an NFL game or any other sports game, when your team is winning, you're cheering, you're excited. When the person that you are going to see, that specific athlete, is doing something amazing on the field or on the court, you're cheering, you're excited. Have you been to a game? But wait. She was really, really over the top as a fan and chumming it up with his mom. And I felt like, kind of felt like a chia pet of relationships, like just add water. They were together for 10 years and she's a full football wife. She did say opinions are like assholes, and she insisted that she was chiming in for fun, but she also went on to say that she couldn't help but notice that sports fans are a bit different than other fans. Let me just play the audio for you guys because I want to play the audio. I'm sitting here listening to this and I re-listened to it like 3 times. It just seems like it's a long audio on TikTok talking about a very popular topic being Taylor Swift, which means she's going to get a lot of views, a lot of clicks, and a lot of money from it. That's what it felt like. That's why it feels like we're saying something just to have controversy behind it. But here you go.
I'm not a Taylor Swift fan, and I don't mean that in a negative way. Like, I went to her concert, I had a great time. I had tremendous respect for how hard she works. And it's just like certain people, you're not an active fan. Like, I'm a very active fan of Pink, Rihanna, Alicia Keys, Beyonce. I'm not of Gwen Stefani and Taylor Swift for just whatever reason. It's just who I react to. Oh, Kelly Clarkson, massive fan. So I just watch her entertainment and her quote unquote antics or whatever you guys talk about on social media as fodder. And I've heard one in the past You guys have said that she buys houses near.
I also just want to stop and say that you should not be rubbing your face like that with this washcloth, but okay, let's keep going.
Guys she dates, and she gets really into the guy she's with, and that happens. That's common. So there's a new guy that she's dating who's on the Kansas City Chiefs. Only a team that's on my radar because I'm good friends with Eric Stonestreet, who's obsessed with them, and because I like Kansas City and good steaks. But I did notice that at the game, she was really, really over the top as a fan and chumming with the mom. And like, it felt like the chia pet of relationships, like just add water, like they were together for 10 years. Like she's a full football wife.
Okay, I want to stop there too. You're at a football game. Anybody who knows when you go to a football game or a concert, you are feeling the energy in the room and you are excited. I guess it's a problem to be excited.
And listen, opinions are like assholes, and you'll call me one, and everyone has one, but just chiming in for fun. And I did notice that, football's different than music or going to the MTV Awards and being all jacked up about In Sync, because people in their own spaces are wary of newcomers. Like, it took a long time for Giselle to be a football wife. And remember, Kim Kardashian was at the Saints games, like all in. And football fans are very tricky. They like loyalists, like right.
How do we know about football fans, but we don't understand that there's big energy inside of the football stadium?
Or die. They're not interested in people coming in, for a short ride. And it's similar with basketball players too. That whole world likes loyalty. Sports fans are diehard, as are music fans. So I find it interesting that people are a little like things that make you go, that she literally looked like she had been in a serious relationship with this guy for decades. And I think a couple of months ago, we saw her on her tour with another guy. She was dating another guy. And I guess who cares? Who cares? Except that it's important. And I tell my daughter every day, like, it's great to find people that you like spending time with, and boys are going to be great and fun, or girls, whatever she chooses. But you got to maintain your own identity, and you don't want to absorb your whole life into someone else's. Even though it's fun, you got to keep your 2 feet on the ground and be your own person, and nobody needs to save you.
Okay. Also, because Taylor Swift is not her own person. Wait, it keeps going.
And no other person should be your identity. We see even celebrities who really, the person they're with becomes their identity. All of a sudden they change management teams, or they're dressing like the other person. They just don't seem like who they were before. And I think it's just like life for normal people, honestly. Huge Gaga fan too.
Okay. So, I mean, I get what she's saying about that. Like, Kourtney Kardashian started dressing like Travis Barker. Yes, but this just seems like a video to make a video. And now you have the Swiftie fans who are slamming you for saying that she doesn't have her own identity. I think that this is a classic case of somebody who believes that no press or any press is good press. There's no such thing as bad press. Even if people are hating on you, at least that they're talking about you. I want to hear what you guys think. Go ahead, comment below. I'm not surprised that Swiftie fans are slamming her for this. Have your own identity. It's Taylor Swift. She's one of the most identifiable people out there. Okay. Don't forget that we're going live right after this with Ricky Cornish at 1 p.m. Eastern. I'm pinning that link in the comments. Love you guys.